Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised! Here we go. If you're wondering what the entrance looks like to the Batcave, then here we are. Here we are. Entering the Batcave. Holy shit, motherfucker. Here we go. Here we go. Watch out, bushes. Wash out. What's up, everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are, guys. We are back here again with another action figure review. Alright, so I'm keeping it kind of in the Batman theme. I'm kind of in the Batman mood, and I've had some Batman related figures that I've been wanting to review for a while now. They've kind of been sitting in my closet. As you guys know, I do like geek haul, toy haul, vintage toy hauls like once a month of all the figures that I accumulate, that I pick up. Specifically a lot of older figures. You know, a lot of the newer figures that I get, I usually kick out reviews really quick. And the older figures that just kind of sit in my closet because these figures have already been reviewed, so I'm never really in a rush to review these figures. Yeah, man, I think it was like a couple months ago, I was on a Batman kick, and I was buying up all these Batman figures. And some of these figures to the left right here, and then to the right over here, some of these figures you've already seen reviewed. Of course, this is a great Capullo. We're going to do some, if you guys are not familiar with my channel, I usually do comparisons of all the other Batman figures that I have, especially of Grey Capullo. And I do have a Grey Capullo Catwoman and Batwoman that I want to bring out to do a comparison of, guys. So it's not only going to be a review, but as you guys know, it's going to be a comparison video because, you know, I love doing comparisons. I think I just repeated myself. All right, so let's take out this Two-Face. This is, of course, from DC Comics Designer Series. Right there. There is the back of the rest of the figures. I have this Batgirl, which is one of my favorite figures in my entire collection. I really like this Batgirl. This Batman, I have seen, never picked up. I really like him. It's just the purple gloves. They don't match with anything. Anything on his body. They don't match with the rest of his entire attire. Not entire, but attire. And then you have Commissioner Gordon. So I've been pretty pleased with all these Grey Capullo figures, man. Grey Capullo is, of course, one of my favorite artists. He never disappoints. And figure-wise, he has yet to disappoint. So let's go ahead and slice. Slice my finger open. Wouldn't that be funny if I was slicing it open and I sliced my finger open and blood squirted at the camera and blood was flying everywhere and dripping everywhere. And everybody will be like, man, this guy is the best toy reviewer in the world. His dedication. He's sacrificing his blood to review action figures. This guy's awesome. And then I continue on reviewing the figure, and blood is all over the box, and I'm reviewing the action figure, and then blood is all over the action figure. Like, oh my god, this Two-Face is so realistic. That's my sick mind. When you're equipped with a beautiful sick mind. Oh, okay, and he has a few twisty ties. Sorry, when you're equipped with a beautiful sick mind with an attention span of a squirrel, my attention focuses on other things too. Like, I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at his hand and it looks like his coin is attached to his hand, and they gave me two guns. Alright, let's take this. Let's do some examination here. Let's take out Two-Face. Sorry guys if I get lost. I get lost in my thoughts all the time because I'm crazy. Alright, there's Two-Face. Let's take out his two guns here. And they're two of the same kind of guns. Let's take a look at this Two-Face for a moment, guys, because as you guys can see, that's what I thought. His coin is sculpted into his hand, and his hand is not interchangeable. What kind of dumb shit is that? Hey, buddy, you got some change? Yeah, right here. You're right here. You want some change? Take this change. It's a silver dollar, right, that he has? Okay, I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't. I kind of get it why they sculpted the coin in his hand, because you don't want it to be, you don't want the coin to be lost, right? But then again, it would have been nice if they gave me some interchangeable hands, because I got two guns right here. Let me fix my camera real quick, guys. Okay, I mean, I'm not too disappointed, guys, because that's probably how I would have them displayed anyways. One holding the coin and then one holding the gun. And speaking of holding the gun, he cannot hold the freaking gun because he does not have a trigger finger. Unless you want to get a knife and cut that open right there and then give him a trigger finger, but it seems like his trigger finger is glued. Oh wait, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I spoke too soon. Yeah, well, it looked like it was glued on there, but yeah, you can get his finger to hold, to go through the trigger finger. I think, like so. Watch me break off his finger like a dumbass. Yeah, but he still holds it awkwardly, and his finger is so fat that he can't really fit his finger into the gun. But, yeah, okay, it works. It works. I kind of wish that this side was holding the gun, because the black blends in with his black half of the suit. And then you have the white right here, so it would have been awesome if he was holding the black gun. But I guess that makes sense, because the evil side, it's all black right here, then he's holding the black gun. It's his Two-Face side. So I get it. I gotcha. I gotcha. Stupid little gripes, you know. I'm trying to make logic out of sense. And did I say trying to make logic out of sense? Did that make any sense? Never mind. I'm all over the place. Sorry guys, it's early in the morning, man. I got a busy day ahead of me, and I want to review this action figure. Now, I've been wanting to review this action figure for the longest time, and I completely forgot about him in my collection, sitting in the closet. And I figure after I do my Killer Croc review, I was like, what review am I going to do next? I haven't found any new action figures. Let's do some reviewing of Two-Face. Okay, I'm going to quit yammering on. If you guys are still with me, thanks. Let's focus on Two-Face at hand. I love his face, dude. If that's one thing that they did right, is they killed it. They killed it with this face. Look, excuse me, buddy. You got some change? What? I have no change to spare. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. If you guys got that, then you guys are 90s kids. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Alright. Very, very nice figure, guys. I love the detail of him. I love how he looks. I love the tie. I love the white. I love the black shirt and then the black jacket right here on this side, and then the white shirt and then the white white jacket on this side. That's really dope, dude. I love the shoes. Love those shoes. Gangster style shoes, man. Harvey Dent was a gangster before he became a gangster. Waist swivel. There is waist swivel underneath that jacket. No bend, but he can rotate his arms. Bend. He does have rotation at the wrist. He does have. Okay, yeah, it's a little burnt. His arms don't really go out. He does have a break here at the upper, right above the elbow. His head can swivel, so you can go from GQ to ICU burn victim. his legs can go out that much. He does have a knee bend. And he's got the old style articulation, guys. I don't know what year this is from. I can look, but they never put the year on these DC figures. I don't know why, man. All these DC figures that I review, they never put these year on these figures. If you guys know, let me know. But I'm guessing he's from the early 2000s, my guess. But overall, he's really, really nice looking, man. Aesthetically, he's really, really nice, dude. He's one of the nicest Two-Face figures out there that you can get, in my opinion, because I was looking for a nice Two-Face figure. When I came across this guy, I was like, man, this guy is really, really dope. So I had to pick this guy up. But there's Two-Face right there holding the gun, looking nice, man. Okay, so let's do some comparisons with some figures here behind him, and then we'll break out some other figures to do some comparisons. So here was my last review of Killer Croc. I'm going to have to raise my camera up because Killer Croc is a big boy. He's a big croc. He's a big croc of... never mind. So there's Two-Face with Killer Croc, and they actually go well together, man, because Killer Croc, he does have this kind of gangster vibe to him, as well as Two-Face. Very, very nice, man. I like how Two-Face goes with Killer Croc. He might go very well together, and then you throw in the Arkham Asylum Joker. And look, they measure up pretty well, man. Two-Face is a little bit taller, which I do think he should be a little bit taller. But they kind of have like a gangster vibe going. All three of them have like a gangster vibe going. I like that. I've never really noticed, guys. I never really paid attention, but a lot of the DC villains, they have like a gangster vibe to them. You know what I mean? So here is Scarecrow. Scarecrow is a little bit taller. I feel like, yeah, okay. Scarecrow, yeah, it could be a little bit taller than Two-Face. But that's how they measure up right there. They go very well together, I have to admit. And then here is the Batman, Arkham Batman, and the Batman goes pretty well. Let me bring, oh, actually, you know what? Let me put him up here. This is how they measure up size-wise. So Batman is taller, of course. And he is a nice size comparison with Two-Face. So yeah, he'll go really nicely in your Arkham collection. And then here is Bane from Arkham Origins. And Bane and Two-Face, they do measure up pretty well as well. I have to admit, they do look pretty nice, man. So yeah, this Two-Face will go really nice in your Arkham collection, guys. Okay, let's break out some other Greg Capullo Batman figures and do some more comparisons. Okay, so before we do the more comparisons of Greg Capullo figures, I wanted to break out this Batman. The newest Batman that I recently reviewed of the McFarlane blue variant Batman. So yeah, they measure up pretty well, and they actually go together pretty well as well. So... as well. How many times can I say well? As well, well, jeez, man. But yeah, they go together. They go together very, very nicely, man. So this Two-Face, and he's very clean, too. He has a very, very clean look, as well as this McFarlane Batman. But they measure up. They measure up nicely, man. So yeah, you can put this Two-Face with anything, man. And they go together very, very well. Okay, so here is the Batgirl. I've always felt this Batgirl had a big, gigantic head, but her standing next to Two-Face, I guess it makes sense, right? Love this Batgirl. Love her. Man, she just has a beautiful face. Overall look. Nice boobs. Prettier face than Two-Face. So that was Greg Capullo, and I do believe this is a Greg Capullo as well. Greg Capullo Batgirl. Or it's not Batgirl, Catwoman. Very, very nice. Speaking of boobs, her boobs has a little mark on it. But yeah, man, this Two-Face can go anywhere in your collection. Greg Capullo, Arkham Origins, pretty much anywhere, man. Probably in your multiverse as well. Speaking of, here's the Killer Croc. I just wanted to break out this other Killer Croc right here. And yeah, speaking of multiverse, he can go very well with your Killer Croc multiverse lineup as well. So yeah, this Two-Face can go into any of your Batman collections. Multiverse, McFarlane, DC Collectibles, DC Icons, and Arkham figures, man. So many display options. Okay, let me go ahead and give you my rating of this figure, man. So what do I make of him? He's kind of got like a blemish here on his jacket, I just now noticed. No big deal. Okay, I think the face sculpt is very, very nice, man. I think this is one of the best Two-Face figures out there that you can get. He's done very nicely. I'm a fan of Greg Capullo. At first I didn't like this coin, but I understand it. I'm kind of glad that they did sculpt it onto his hand, because it's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to lose this coin. I do wish it came with an interchangeable hand, so I can have another gun in this hand, but I kind of understand it because it's Two-Face. He only holds one gun. He's not supposed to be holding two guns because this is his evil side, so he's supposed to technically have one gun. So I'm wrong on that one. I managed to get his gun into his hand perfectly. It fits in there perfectly now. Just a little bit of wedging with the trigger finger. So yeah, I like this Batman. This Two-Face, man. He has grown on me. I do like the way he looks. I like him, dude. I really, really like him. And yeah, I don't have any complaints now. I kind of understand it. I've as a toy reviewer, you convinced me. I convinced myself that I like this Two-Face, and I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed at all, guys. I like the overall look. I like the gangster vibe. I like those pimp shoes. I like the overall look of this Two-Face. They did an amazing job. Let me go ahead and measure him, and I'll give you my rating. So, Two-Face stands at approximately 6 3/4 tall, or 6 5/8 tall. So that's just a little bit under 7 inches. Just a little bit under 7 inches. So he is a pretty tall guy. You know, he's not your average 6-inch figure. He's taller than, he's over 6.5 inches. So he doesn't look like it, but yeah, he is a pretty tall guy. Maybe it's the effect that's throwing me off. The effect of two guys right here that's throwing me off of his height. Okay, let me go ahead and give you my rating, guys. I think this Two-Face is awesome, man. The detail is amazing. The clean look that they gave him. Greg Capullo is an amazing artist. I'm going to go ahead and give this guy a solid 8. I highly, highly recommend this Two-Face if you guys are looking for a Two-Face to add into your collection. This guy is pretty freaking dope, and I'm not going to lie, I really like this Two-Face. Alright guys, so there was my little review of Two-Face. How many times have I said Two-Face? More than 2 times. So there you guys have it. If you like this little review, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know all that good stuff. Just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review.